Welcome back to the channel. It's N31LE here, and we're taking these back off. So the last time we did a video like this, we took these off and we put on the NRC integrated LED turn signal and the Blockoff plates. Long story short, didn't like the way they looked after a while. Wasn't really my thing. I didn't like there was really no simpleness to the design. I don't really know how to describe it. I just didn't like the way the Blockoff plates looked. They weren't what I was used to. So I ended up going with BT Moto Blockoff plates. Let's install these and see how they look.
Get out the way, you got a watch, you got the time, I'm raising the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, I got talk. Heard it's real cheap, but it's really go close. I'm trying to get these ends.
And while I still have your attention, I'd like to take a chance and say, all these products that I have on my channel, everything is self-funded. I'm not getting a sponsorship fee. I'm not getting paid to endorse these products by any means. Everything on this channel is trial and error on my personal bike. So if you can do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you. So you're gonna need 3 separate tools for the job. To start off with, you're gonna need a Torx T25. You're gonna need a box end wrench, 10mm. And don't quote me on this, a hex key, 3.5 or 4mm. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure this is a 3.5. Doesn't have markings on it, but a hex key of some sorts. All right, so to start this off, we're gonna need to take off these 4 Torx T25 screws, all right here, and take the windshield off. And if you remember from my windshield install video, don't lose these bolts because you'll be reusing them. The top 2 are the only ones that have these plastic protectors on them, so keep those at the top of the windshields. Pop your windshield off. And put this in a safe place. Next thing you're going to want to do, and BMW made this very simple for track racers. So all you got to do is pull up right here, then take this off. And this exposes your 2 wires for the turn signals. They're just standard clip-in plugs, I guess you can call them. So just pull those out and set them to the side. So like I said, BMW made this super easy for track day riders that want to take their mirrors off. Super simple process. You saw how quick that was. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find these 2 screws right here. They are 10mm. So once you're getting ready to take your screw out, put that to the side, make sure you don't lose it. The fairing will be ready to come apart right here. So take the wire out and just push it through the fairing right there. And of course, do the same thing for the opposite side. Now, it'd be a good idea if you want, this is probably just me being extra, just clean up your fairings right here. Like I said, I'm probably just being extra, but I like to do this because I don't really like a dirty bike, so it's up to you. So now for the install. So the BT Moto Blockoff plates, these already look a lot cleaner, a lot simpler. Something that I'm used to. I like this. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. Another Blockoff plate that I'd like to put on this bike, if I'm ever gonna switch from these BT Moto Blockoff plates, would probably be, I think it's called the Futurismo Blockoff plates. Those ones, they look like this, but they have the integrated turn signals. I'll probably post a picture here somewhere. But yeah, this is a lot what I'm used to. I didn't really like the whole like light right here. I'll probably do another video on the comparison later. But yeah, so already I can tell that, I mean, it's not necessarily better. One product is not necessarily better than the other. This is, like I said, a lot more of what I'm used to in terms of a block-off plate. So super simple design. It's not really much guesswork to go to into this. So I'm just gonna unscrew it and pop them in and see how they look. All right, so if you can probably guess, all it does is it fits in the hole. You may have to adjust your rubber piece on the inside to clip that in, but yeah, that looks a lot, you know, a lot more like what I'm used to in terms of a block-off plate. So we're gonna screw these in and see how they look. Jesus, bug just got in my face. So just upon looks, again, it's like a solid aluminum type of deal, and on the back it's a Phillips head. So like I said, it's very simple to install. Just pop these out, put them through the holes, and then screw them in, and let's see how the bike looks with both of them on. So that's the BT Moto Blockoff plate install. Like I said, super simple installation. Nothing that's too crazy. You've got the 2 Phillips head screws right there. And that's what you use to screw in the Blockoff plate. Super simple design. So great job, BT Moto. And if you notice, I took the time to put a screen protector on my combi, so I've just got to pull that off. And yeah, not going to do a whole install video on that. This is super simple to do. So yep, but that's that. Let's put everything back together and see how it looks. All right, so grab your protector right here. You're obviously not going to have anything to plug into right here. I'll show you at the end of the video what to do when you don't have any front signals to plug back in, because you're going to get a code once you start the bike back up. So put your cover plate back on. Again, make sure it's hooked down here first before you push these 2 in. And grab your windshield. Put your windshield through the fairings. Push your grommets through the windshield. And then screw everything in. And that's the install for the BT Moto Blockoff plates. So if you choose to take your license plate off, or if you choose not to run the license plate light, you're going to have a code on your first startup. So it says, license plate light faulty, have checked by a specialist workshop. Okay, so cancel out that code. Go to settings, vehicle settings, lights, light warnings off. Okay, so that whenever you start your bike up, that code is not going to appear. If you like today's video, hit the like button. Also subscribe and ring the notifications bell. That way every time I drop a new video, you'll be the first to know. We've got a lot more stuff to put onto this beautiful bike. Stay tuned.